morning, children. Ish. How are you today, huh? Oh, look at that. Fucking connection's fine today. Didn't change anything, didn't do anything. Nothing fucking matters. Alright. We're not doing the TurboGrafx. Get out of here, TurboGrafx. Alright. Where are we up to? Something to do with the fucking stars. Oh yeah, I remember the goose. That's right. Star Gunner. Did I actually fucking... No, this is an apogee. I bet this works. Could be onto something here. Triple parallax, super smooth scrolling. Alright, come on. Fingers crossed. Let's start with a winner. I deserve this. You can trust Apogee, you know? Install. Probably could just run off that. I like... That explosion was both very unnecessary, but, like, entirely necessary. Alright, so far so good. These look like those deodorant speed sticks. Alright. Am I protecting that big ship? Is that big ship related to anything? Eat shit, dipshit. Gotta make sure your spaceship has brake lights. You know, in the cold vacuum of space, you might, like, swerve into oncoming traffic. I mean, wasn't the ship from space 1999 the actual moon? I downloaded all of that yesterday. I keep seeing bits of it. I vaguely remember watching some of it. But I really want to have a solid look at it, because it looks deranged. Okay, can't argue with that. Scout mission, stellar attack, terran assault, aquatic combat. I mean, we didn't need this. We had a nice thing going, but like, alright. I mean, at the moment, I hate the fucking goddamn crawl. See, you can't put me in a situation where you're expecting me to buy a bunch of shit, like, before I've, you know, done stage 1. Because, like, is any of this any good? Like, I have no frame of reference for... And also, like, why is that... That's 700. And then the thing above it's 4,000. 1,500. So, like, some of this stuff's expensive. And then this stuff's, like, that's 200. So I'm guessing that's, like, user consumable. It should be in some kind of order. This is just madness. Look, I'm just going into it raw. Fuck yeah, already the best game. Ouch. Shit. Alright, so physical objects you can crash into. That's an important detail. I can just hold the button. I keep coming at this from like a fucking arcade, you know, sense where you've got to touch shit. Whereas, like, for some reason, I'm guessing, I don't know, maybe it's just a way that fucking, you know, DOS dealt old PCs and shit handled it. this, which is just you just hold it down and it'll do the mashing for the fuck, stop shooting at me. This is like oh hell yeah. Eat shit. Where did you come from? Mystery? This is Abbott. Ah, fuck me. This feels like Apogee wanted to show off too. This is for like your seasoned fucking shooter players. I'm just not that. You know, I play cute 'em ups and fuck me. I turn the difficulty down. All the way down there. You see, now how hard's that? Like, alright, like, you know, there's probably that was some very good work. But still. You know? You don't need to reinvent the wheel. You could just make a really good wheel. You know, that's what this is. Like, there's a lot of, like, nice little touches in here. The shop's good. Lots of great, like, particle effects and shit. But otherwise, it's just basic fucking shmup principles, well executed. You know, particularly these days. Like, unless you're making some kind of brain implant or, like, a video game that's a pill or something, the shit's pretty much fucking tackled. I ain't seen a new thing in a long fucking time. I mean, it's easy to hate Prometheus. It's a terrible fucking film. I fucking hate the Prometheus defenders. It'll always be some fucking dipshit posting like a few frames from the film going, look at this beautiful film. And it's like, yeah. Is it a piece of non-narrative video art, or is it like an actual narrative feature that's meant to convey like a story via events and characters that are supposed to be like internally consistent? Because if you just want to make weird sci-fi samsara or something, I'm here for that. I'd watch that. Just the idea of, like, you know, it's just so simple to just have the fucking aliens be like space beetles. That's all they are. You don't need to tie them to some kind of fucking Christ goo. That's just stupid and boring. It's what makes things like the fucking space jockey interesting. It was just a fucking guy on a fucking job. They're making the same mistake Whale and Yutani make. Where it's just like, oh, we can, you know, utilize this. No, you can't. It's too dangerous. Don't fuck with it. That's the lesson here. It's just don't fuck with this thing. Baseball. Start with like fucking 8-foot tall, buff, pale Christ. I don't think MIDI was quite the medium for Holst, you know? Just think it loses something. Wife and kids? Swinging bachelor. Oh, okay, I'm designing my little fucking... This is gonna be some weird fucking game, isn't it? This is gonna be like just some fucking strange ass shit. You know, it's none of this is gonna be fucking normal. One of those weird ones where I'm like breeding fucking monarchs or some shit. Which, don't get me wrong, is kind of funny. Fuck. Alright. Is this like a difficulty thing? What is going on here? This feels like wanting to be Dune. Alright. Does it say Jennifer Imolata? Whee! Okay, so left mouse click spins the world faster. Alright, there we go. God all fucking mighty. Oh, this is the fucking game. It is. I get like kind of wanted the Dune license here. Oh god. Except deeply fucking fiddly. The game of galactic domination. Mum says it's my turn with the shiny rod. Oh god. What the, oh yeah, it's that other Star-Lord. So there's Star-Lord one word, and then there were two games that were Star-Lord two words. And naturally that tends to fuck up the scrapers. I do not want fucking Star-Lord. I don't want to be a Star-Lord. I just want fucking... Can you imagine how annoying that would be? I don't want to live in I don't want to live in Dune times, man. This just looks like bullshit. It's like, oh, you must be the guy from the fucking, you know, prophecy that, like, the fucking people came here and specifically, like, did, and we know that. Yeah, we had that cover because Star-Lord is two separate words, got scraped as Star-Lord one word. That'll usually happen when, Star Max. Stuff like that usually happens when one of the games doesn't have, like, cover art. So it'll just go for whatever is most similar. Yes. Alright. Oh, wait! Oh, I crashed. I mean, you know. Get him, Space Hitler. Whew! Shit is as old as I am. There's something about being basically the same age as video games. You know, there's something about being at the start of them. Like, I know they were like, you know, Pong and shit, but like, that was barely a thing. That guy making the space game on an oscilloscope. I mean, video games. I mean, like, you could go to the shop and you could buy some shit. And like, it's one of those little details that really bothers me that they're going to continue after I'm dead. Like, I don't like being able to start video games and not being able to finish video games. You know? That annoys me. That's not fair. I'm being cheated. Ah, fuck me. Alright. I'm gonna go feed the bird. Alright. It's so annoying when fucking whatever the fuck it is, Game of Thrones was wrapping up, and there was that conversation. It's like, all right, what's the next fucking, you know, series of books that can be the fucking prestige television? And I had two votes: Dune or Illuminatus. Now, the Illuminatus probably wouldn't be getting made, and I accepted that. That's fine. But like, Dune was an easy one. It was like, all right, the bulk of at least the first fucking three books are conversations in rooms. You know, like this is if you can do fucking Game of Thrones and you can have some fucking, you know, like one big battle or something, a fucking see that's you can do Dune. That's fine. Because you really can't do Dune as even a series of fucking features. You know, the series is better, but you're still fucking missing shit. Like one thing, you know, because it's frustrating having to explain to people. It's like, why is this such a big deal? It's like, all right, every movie skips some fucking thing that helps fill out and explain why these events taking place in the book are like more interesting than they sound. You know, like that fucking, you know, Dennis Villeneuve's Dune skipped the stuff about like how Yui's wife was the fucking Bene Gesserit that did his fucking imperial conditioning, and that was a key to how fucking. Because otherwise, you know, Baron Harkonnen's plan doesn't sound that fucking clever. It's like, oh, we've got this brilliant plan. What is it? Well, I'll just fucking, you know, abduct the wife of the fucking house doctor and then get him to do something for me. And it's like, well, duh. That's every that's plan. That's not some fucking great and genius fucking. No, there was a whole thing to it. And all that shit is again just fucking conversations. That's just people talking. And now they're doing three features of the fucking, you know, primary books that are good, and we're getting a series of just some, I don't know, fan fiction. And I could have just done it the other way around. Why are we doing it this way? Why is the series the fan fiction? Okay. I think is this just the game? All right. Mew. That's interesting. Oh, you fucking bastard! Boing, boing, boing. Oh fuck! What the fuck's that shit? Like, don't get me wrong, I do find the idea of looking at what the fucking Bene Gesserit went up to for like a bajillion years. That's interesting. But also, Could have just added some extra shit to fucking Dune. Made it a series, a mini-series. Doesn't need to be like fucking 10 seasons or whatever. Could have had the fucking extra shit that you need to kind of like, you know, fill it the fuck out. I mean, this isn't an old man yelling. It's not me yelling at the fucking nature of the future or something like that. This is yelling at the fucking stupid decision. Like me yelling at Cloud would be like, oh, in my day. And I mean, I'm not even like one to do that. I remember my day. I was actually there for my day. I don't have this fucking atavistic goddamn boner for the ancestor period. It's better now. In my day, people didn't know what fucking Dune was. I just realized it said Planet of the Mines. And I like that. It's like, this is where mines come from? I will say, though, that is a heck of a fucking uptick in the graphics, you know? I mean, I don't think you need necessarily that much, but there are some fucking, again, like the UE betrayal is important, and the nature of it, why it happened that way is important. You know? There are lots of little moments that you're never going to get when you're having to cut it down for a film that help add to the characters, which is important to why the thing fucking works as well as it does. Alright. It literally is just, yeah, a bunch of dangerous shit was just drifted through space. We were like, what's that about? And fucking we found, like they've just got a home planet. Okay. I don't think I'm allowed to skip this. Oh, especially. We got sounds. Take that, mines. Ouch. Alright, that doesn't appear to be a break of any description. Ah! Ouch. Does that hurt me? I guess not. I think I just pinball off shit. Do I destroy those? Can I pick them up maybe? Okay. I think that's a bit unfair. I mean, this is definitely a solid way to, like, sort of make these little, you know, inertia games more dynamic, you know? I mean, didn't I kill that one, or does shit come back? Oh, no, it's up somewhere different. Right. Don't tell me which way to go. Maybe I should do it in order. Why? Take that, Planet of the Mines! I mean, if you're gonna make a planet of just explode... Oh, bugger. In fact, when you die. The closest to young adult fiction I probably read was, like, the David Eddings fantasy books. I didn't read a lot of young adult fiction, like, ever. I mean, Goosebumps, I suppose. But I've read those because there was just nothing else to fucking read at the goddamn school library, and I was so fucking bored. You know what, I'll leave that. Starquake. earthquake, but in the stars. Word of an unstable planet has just reached Earth. Okay. Can you guide the biologically operated being on this ultra-dangerous mission? So I had to stop a planet from fucking having a tantrum and wrecking the universe. I recognize a wrinkle in time, but I don't know what it is. It rings a bell. Alright. Like, when I push down, this little thing shows up, but I don't know what that's supposed to do exactly. Like, I feel like I must have a jump, but I don't know what it is. Oh, wait. There we go. Oh. I just gotta keep pushing it. That's interesting. Alright, whatever that is, I can't have it. Oh, look. You guys are mean, okay? You're making this far more fucking difficult than it has. Oh, I got myself exploded. Just leave me alone. I'm just a little blob. You know, I'll keep that. You know, if I slowed it down and fiddled with it a little bit, it'd work a lot better, but that was functional. Hell yeah. They're going to give that lady a mammogram, which is important. Oh, boy, do I. I mean, does Y sound? Fucking. Maybe that's the game. You know, maybe we're just looking at that forever. Yes. YES? Pushing all the fucking buttons. None of it's doing shit. Alright, fine. I don't know what you want from me. Well, alright. Okay, fuck, it's old as me as well. It's bumming me out. I don't like seeing so many things the same age as me just not working. There you go. Graphics! That's fantastic. Look at that. Graphics! Exclamation point. That used to be it. Like, they make jokes about that these days. But that was just one other thing. What are you going to advertise for this game? Graphics. They exist. Well, alright. No graphics. There's no graphics for the children. We'll never get to see graphics. Okay. Starship Columbus. Space Columbus has to be fucking insane. The captain words are still ringing in your head. You have failed the maturity test required of all citizens of the Columbus. This test is necessary so that only those who meet the highest physical, mental, and genetic standards will carry on the goals of the race as we travel toward the new world. That sounds like Columbus. The Starship Commander's Tactical Battle Simulator. Del Toro has an infectious enthusiasm for film, and I do love him for that. But so few of his movies pay off in a way that matches that. I don't know how you draw a mosquito that looks so much like it's made out of a ball sack, but that person managed. At least this has like some fucking sense of, you know, I could look at this and have an idea how to control it. You know? I don't want to, but this is good fucking UI design. You know, like if I want a damage report, I'm guessing I can push D. Look at that. See? Fucking that's not hard. Well, graphics are the last, like again, you know. Look at the difference in the games here. Actually, I think I can probably, where are we? Let's look at some games from like, alright, where are you, Mega Man 3? This was always going to be my go-to, because it's such a fuck it is. Alright, here we go. Here's Mega Man 3 from like 1991. You know, that's pretty swish, isn't it? Look at that. I don't think I have like OG Xbox on here anywhere. I do have to get around to doing that. We'll go to about PS2, right? Or even like, you know, fuck even that. We'll just go to fucking Dreamcast and we'll go have a look at like fucking, you know, Dead or Alive 2. Which was probably about 8 or 9 years. This is 8 years of difference. You know? Like this was just how video games worked for like about 15, 20 years of like, you know, at least post-Crash. You know, every time something new was released, it was insane. Even just going from Nintendo to Super Nintendo or fucking Master System to Mega Drive, you know? It was like, wow, look at that. That's different. I mean, look, here's Dick Tracy on the Master System. Oh, don't go to the Game Boy. Why are you doing that? Why are you fucking with me? There's Dick Tracy on the Mega Drive. Look at that difference. Madness. Every new thing was like magic. And it's just like, again, there's just not a lot you can do. Stuff does look better. Like, you know, you'll see stuff released now. But, like, really what they should be aiming for is, A, art style, and B, getting this stuff to work without requiring, you know, a fucking GPU the size of a small fridge. That's a big blue disc game. And don't get me wrong, I don't hate good graphics, and I like a lot of people. I firmly, remind people that like sometimes like that shit allows for like better expression of what you're trying to do. But like we're kind of hitting a point now where each detail is less and less relevant, or less visible, less noticeable. Like the 22 years between fucking Silent Hill 2s, that was a big jump. And that big jump paid off. Wall, wall, cell door, wall. I don't want to be in jail. Like the light, his shitty little incandescent bulb and his shitty little fucking jacket torch vanishing into the darkness was tremendously effective. Because, now there's actual, like, fucking... I don't want that either, do I? Starship invasion. God fucking mighty. I mean, things are getting different now that it tends to be a lot of, like, pre-built engines. Like, there was that fucking one made by a tiny Chinese team that was, like, really fucking pretty. I can't remember its name. But, like, this kind of thing is more accessible than getting, like, amazing graphics on, like, the fucking GameCube or PS2. Begin. From Solterra Defense Command to His Imperial Majesty's ship Stinger. I picked up distress transmissions from the Hims Ranger and Centaurus Quadrant. Possible invasion fleet. Woo! God, look at it. Phases. Well. I probably don't need that. I mean, look at stuff like this, like some of these games, fine for their era, but a limiting element is, what it looks like. Oh, we're out of the stars. Oh, not yet. All right. I remember Half-Life 2, that bridge managed to make my balls do that thing when you're up really high, and for some reason your balls know how high you're up. Why? I gotta look that up. Why is that? Why is it necessary for my fucking balls to know how high I am? Alright, well, whatever this is can fucking just jump. Microsoft. The game doesn't work. Oh, that's great. Oh, come on, Korean shooter. I mean, with Star Wars too. I mean, like, I just fucking knew. Didn't see a lick of Korean, I knew it was fucking Korean. Alright, help me out here, little stoned guy. Huh. If I charge it up and release it, I think I fucking shoot a big fist or something. Why am I the most powerful thing that ever existed? How do I get the fist back? Fuck you, Millennium Falcon. This is some Korean kid's homework. Why am I fighting, like, rebels as well? Oh no, I'm running low. Fucking goddamn it. This is some weird, like, enthusiast bullet hell thing where, like, it's more about the dodging than it is about you doing the shooting, and that's why the shooting is just fucking insane. Like, this will turn into some bizarre tapestry of bullets, yeah. Oh, fucking fuck off. I don't know. That's not very good, but also I find it incredibly funny, so I will keep that. Oh, son of a bitch. What time is it? When did I start? Can't remember. Oh, God fucking damn it. Alright, well, I'll be back in a second. I have to piss. Did they, like, delete some states or something? Like, VR shit is better for, like, you know, more augmented reality stuff. You know? Like, something where you're actually getting up and moving around, you've got, like, a big fucking toy gun, something along those lines, you know? I think AR is probably a better way to approach it. You know, because that'd be something. Like, you know, put on an AR thing, bunch of little gnomes now coming at you in your house, climbing over your TV and shit. Name the states. Fucking, I don't know. What is that? North Square? Wait, is that North Dakota? Alright, I don't get to fucking... I have failed to recognize North Dakota, so I shall be executed. That's funny, longitude. Damn you, big blue disc! I don't care. If anything, I want to know less about the US.
You fucking baby raper!
Station fall. Oh, Get him! He's got the precious yellow paper. Oh. Well, again, like a fucking, you know, one of those. It wouldn't, and the good thing about like the big prop gun is you wouldn't have to put a lot of fucking effort into making it look good physically. You know, that can be handled by the AR. It just needs a good like fucking, you know, solenoid kicker in it, and off you go. You know, you're having tons of fun. All the little prop things, you know, fuck this, I don't need this shit. You know, you can skimp on all of that. I maintain that if you added AR to like fucking, you know, go-kart, it would be the most fun ever. Or full VR for the go-kart. Because you're in such a closed environment that you could really fucking do it well. And you could do that thing where you expand the relative space so it makes it feel like you're going way faster than you are. I've still yet to see anybody try that. I really want to see someone do that because I would love that. Drink piss. Okay. Tank autism. It's SSI. Liking this shit should just, like, this kind of crap would be on my fucking diagnosis list, you know? I like to play video games. What video games do you like to play? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So we're going to start you on some just basic dexamphetamine. I mean, this is pretty impressive presentation for an SSI game, actually. It's probably a bit overstimulating for the fucking creatures that enjoy these. I said both be computer, but like, they're not. Who cares? This is not a costume. They found me inside a meteorite.
You fucking baby raper!
Steel Panthers 2, oh boy. Look, that font is going to overstimulate them. Don't do that. You know, it's just too much. Oh boy. I mean, that's not a terrible fucking little opening FMV there, you know? Color. Like it's doing a little compressed fucking window thing. It doesn't look like fucking hot garbage. See, this is what I mean. Like, look at like the box art and then look at this shit, you know? Isn't that just, like, not fun? Like, isn't this basically just cheating, you know? Okay, the little guys walk. That's the same crunching sound from the last game, though, you know? That's not enough of an upgrade. Oh, God. Steel Panthers. Yeah, it is interesting being out of space and stars. But then the problem is we go right to SSI, which is such a bummer. You know, it is just... I feel like we're close to being able to have basically a nerf Metal Slug tank, you know? And I want that. I want find, like, you know, because I think it's feasible. Like, you know, kind of just a modified fucking electric quad bike or something. You know, doesn't need to be real treads. You can, you know, get away with basically having some, you know, simple fakes. And then just, you know, a nerf fucking machine gun and some kind of nerf cannon. Well, that was my point about, like, you know... Watch him go. I do like that you can make it both computers in the tutorial. That's funny. It's funny to me. Grigsby! You'll go the way of the rest of the SSI games.
You fucking baby raper!
Alright, steel shot. Pinned ball, you say? Okay, this was a show bag game. This is a game you get in a show bag. You know, electric quad bike, a fucking... come on. I pushed started to do shot. Alright. Alright. Hein, what fucking... There we go. This really is a fucking goddamn... How do I start any of this? Okay, P, maybe. Fucking... Alright. Inst. Alright, look, I just want to fucking... I think that was it. Fuck! Fucking... Yeah. Bottom soft. Fuck right off. Christ. Count the fucking minutes today. Shitty tank game. Steel Thunder. Alright, that... Pachoo! Well, America has magical girl technology, though, just magical MILFs. That's what I Dream of Jeannie and Bewitched were. You know. I love games that actually test how autistic you are. Hello, Chief. God, I just signed up for the American military, haven't I? Up. Alright. Alright, I don't think I'm going in any... War's been bad, so now war's suspended. Alright, what's fucking... How do I start the cunt? Start. Ignition. I can wobble the stick. Oh, fuck me. Okay, I turned something on. Okay, I don't know what that is. I think it's night vision or some shit. Alright, how do I... Oh! How am I fucking... Is that reverse? I don't want to go in reverse, though. There we go. Look at that. Faster! Faster! Let's shoot. How do I run into these little houses? The houses keep running away. I just want to be friends. Go 1,600 hectares on a single tank of kerosene. What country is this from? It no longer exists. Okay. Nasties. Grub. I really don't make games that look like this anymore, you know. That Amiga art style has just vanished from the world. Was Totally Spies aimed at boys? I thought it was a girls' show. I have a password, fuck off. At least 5... What? Tjungans? Tugnuts? Okay. I wasn't expecting this. Are these tugnuts? Is that what this is? How do I find out what's going on? Alright, I don't know what that does. Okay, also don't know what that does. I think I'm faster now. Oh, okay, look at that. Oh. Okay, I think... Oh, I can climb up the fucking walls and shit? Oh, okay. Fucking get back here. I think I just gotta get these little buggers up, like... Hurry, little guys. I'm running low on energy. Oh, they just keep coming. Well, that's fucking stupid. Look, I'm sick of this. Alright, so it's one of those weird action-y Lemmings games. I was expecting that. I know kids gotta learn what's gonna make them fucking irrationally horny at some point. Yeah, I really thought it was just gonna be a platformer. But it's like a platformer, you know, one of those escort platformers, I suppose you'd call them. Used to be a bigger slice of the video game pie, too. No idea what's going on here. What's the right number? Fucking Jesus. No. Okay. really, like, we were out of this outer space for like 5 hot minutes. And now we're straight back into it. At least for a little, only a little while, I suppose. I mean, Stellar 7 might be interesting, you know. But Lord, that's a tomorrow problem. I think there's an optimal amount of good games. You know, having like one genuinely fucking good Apogee game at the start. And then just a lot of kind of, you know, not even stuff that's... It was just like downhill. And it wasn't really steep either. You know, it's just a few games that are like, oh, this is okay. And then some fucking autism, and it's like, yeah, you just, you know, he's gonna run into that. And then just kind of everything was just a little bit fucking... Just, and it turns it into a fucking grind. You know? And then it's just, I don't want to fucking do this anymore. It's just... You know... It's that slow drag. Where it kind of just... Feel every little bit of the ground as it's fucking... Every bump. Fucking scratching you. Fucking machine learning shit, man. It's so fucking funny. I do maintain that we could create this, like, fucking goblin trough for him, though. You know, this, like, gremlin trap. Because there are people, they're more, like, it's just... I don't think it's getting worse, exactly, you know? I just think that, like, it's just that it's a visibility problem, where you can just see some of the stupidest thoughts. Like, just people who I don't think are equipped to just even watch a show, you know? They just can't be trusted with even that basic fucking thing. Should just be sat in front of a fucking some kind of machine generation thing, and then they can type in what they want, and they'll get, like, just the most fucking banal fucking garbage, and they'll be happy, and we won't have to... They can go on a fucking social media platform that's just bots that respond to them, and... and we can just be comfortable. Just humans too dumb to enjoy shit, you know? It's just fascinating. Like, what do these people do? What's the inner monologue like, minute to minute? And I'm guessing they just probably don't even have one. You know, there's just no internal thought. There's just nothing happening in there. It's like, you know, a fly doesn't have really a plan when it moves out of the way of a hand. It's just moving out of the way. I'll go over here now. And then whatever happened is gone. And it's just like, maybe it'll go over there. I mean, there's a problem that's got to be... This is why you invest in public education. I'm pretty sure these people can be fixed. At least most of them. Some of them are just going to be undiagnosable fucking malfunctions, and there's just nothing you can do about that. Shit happens. But Lord. I feel like you can chase them, you know, you can chase them around a little bit and get them, pin them into a corner, and then just, provided they're not near any of the usual social fucking structures they use as life support, you can kind of get something to happen. You can get some kind of realization. Oh well. It ain't gonna happen, and The best we can hope for is whatever the next COVID is. Just a little bit more deadly. Just a little bit. Just enough to fucking clean out the stupiders. Ryan Johnson is way over-reliant on the flashback as a means of hiding information in his mystery movies. And it's a really, 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 really lazy fucking way of doing it, and it's just not good. You know. You can't just go, oh, we're now just gonna go back fucking an hour in the fucking film and just show you stuff that happened but we hadn't shown you. So it's like, oh, okay. I mean, that's not how you're supposed to do a mystery, you know. Everything has to be there and it has to be visible. It has to be a pattern that I can't solve. Alright. Let's see. Forgot to do fucking Dino Crisis last week. Maybe I'll remember tonight. I don't know. At any rate, if I do, I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna have whatever. I gotta fucking find a mod that puts a fucking just a fucking howitzer or something in there. I'm gonna blow dinosaurs up. I'm tired of putting plugs in a wall. It's fucking stupid. That game's got so many stupid little fucking things in it that just bother the shit out of me. I'm gonna play fucking Dino Crisis 2, which is by all reports a lot better. So. And then I'm gonna play Dino Crisis 3, which is silly, but at least it's interesting. Tempted to play it with a mouse, just so it's the fucking light gun shit's a little easier. But then, you don't have the joy of the light gun. Alright. Let's see. Got some recording done on Monday. Get some other shit. Hopefully that should be up soon. I managed to get basically the end of the fucking Mr. Plow episode done. Fucking tidy the intro a little bit and keep it from spazzing out into 4 other topics that I shouldn't be covering, or at least leave to later episodes. I'll do the awards and that'll be done. Gotta tidy up downstairs, but that's not your problem and that's not why you're here. Alright. That'll do for today. I might make the, whatever the fuck it is. The CDI episode of the Subscriber Saturday open to the public, just because whatever fucking Wednesday's episode died. So I don't know, keep an eye out for that. And until then, watch my show, or I'll bash your fucking kids.